Alright, well, as stated, time for a little bit of gaming, seeing as I don't have to go to sleep and wake up early tomorrow now. I still have a little bit of water bottle left, so I'll stream until it's empty. Yeah, this dirt is creeping. It creeps up, apparently. So what do we got? Alright, I'll take all that with me. And merch. And here we go. Let's learn what this bitch does for me. Huh. You could just sell it. Alright. We'll take that. Alright, hell yeah. Phenomenal. Good shit. Let's go. We'll put this back in here. We'll do this one. And then what to do now? Make a portal. This set to 0. Alright, so we're doing Skelly dungeons. Let's do it. Getting cores. That's the whole plan. Kill trolls. Nice. Alright, and that's it for that one. We got 5 cores. Good. That's the bare minimum to actually... Well, no. I had 2. So we only got 3. But still, good enough compared to what I've been dealing with. I really don't want to fuck around and try to get wolves, because early wolves won't necessarily help. And nothing on the left, or the right. I could go down, it's a dead end either way. Oh, nice. This goes downstairs. Oh, nice. Oh, damn. That's it for here. You don't feel arrested. Alright, so I think that's good. I only got 5 out of all of it, but... Oh wait, it's not done yet. And that is it. And nothing done. It's literally a circle here. Wow. Didn't know that was a possibility. Wow. This shit's weird. I think that's all of that. So, there we go. I've just run out of space in that now. This, that. Yeah, that's fine. So off we go. Set that to 0. Hey, Mellophone. How's it going? There we go. You're good. I don't think you repeated it. Drop that here. Take this. Take 5. And let's make a thing. So the thing that I need is this first. Gonna go grab some wood. Diverger bait. Let's see. Nope, can't do anything with that. It gave me some other thing. But now I can fish, and so I don't have to have that weird old fishing hole set up over here. Terrible. Alright. I'm not even going to try to fish, honestly. I'll do that later. Nighttime fishing is probably not the best idea. I'm just going to go and put it all away. There's a bird. Nice. Nice. Still only 2 bees. It is sad though. I would like more. Oh, I was supposed to break that down once it was finished. That's why. Right, so I'll put that in here. Put this in here. This. That. Not that one. That one. That goes outside, that can go outside, that goes there. There's that. And then this can go here. And wait for these. I don't need all 8 on me. Put that there, take 5. That, take that. I can actually take these rocks too. Need 3 more, which I can probably just find somewhere. Guess it's actually pretty hard to find some just random rocks laying around. But they gave it to me, so we're good. Fine. This, that. This and that. The coal. Here. I don't need to take that because I'm still going to be hunting skeleton dungeons. So I will get what I need at some point. Drop half of this. Alright, so now we're at full rested bonus. Let's go. Rename this one to merch. And I have another skeleton dungeon on the way back. I'll maybe deal with the troll cave. Maybe. Probably not. I don't have an at gear for it. That's the easy way to deal with it. Skeleton dungeon, let's go. Alright, how good is this one? So there's one of two for the teleporter that I need. That's it. That's it in there. And nothing here. Wow. Well, it's not as useless as one of the ones I've had. Still pretty useless though. market. Scaling. And that's just that. Wraps around on itself. Alright. Nothing there. There is stuff there, and that's a door. So, taking this one first. There's rancid remains in it. 2-star rancid remains. 2, 3, 1, 2. And last one. Impressive. Still no rancid remains though. So that's a rip. But we got enough cores now for 1 teleport. Go left first. This does that. For a total of 7 in this dungeon alone. Phenomenal. Well, now we go downstairs to a dead end. Alright, that's good. So this place is done on this side. And into here. Nothing's in there. And that's it. Nice. So that one's done. And that one's done. It doesn't have another branch, so that was it. Success. Terrible. Don't even have enough wood either. No, I do. Piece like that. This 0. Put this here. Put this in here. This in here. Take that with me. So I'm going to sell all of it off. This goes outside. Yeah, I can agree with that. I'm just more and more agitated. And it just makes me want to do less things. And the more I try to do something productive and I just fuck it up, it makes me even more agitated. So it makes me want to do even less things. So yeah, I can feel that. S7. Yep. Absolutely. Usually I end up breaking shit, and then I break more shit because I get pissed that I broke shit. And that's the cycle of my life every time. Do I have... I need stone. Break one of these down. Two... No, one more. That's all I have enough for. I don't have very many, so I don't actually have much to say about relationships in general. Like, the ones that I have won't really break because they're my brothers, and we've all been through most of the shit that we've been through together, so we all know where we're all at mentally. Don't need to take those with me, but that can stay here. And then the next time I come back, when those are all done, I have to make 2 smelters? Oh, same. I mean, I have very few. One of the few is who I'm going to be going to hang out with tomorrow before I move out of state. And I am now currently her last friend who still lives in the same state. So she's pretty much already mad that I'm moving out of state. When we both expected me to not actually move out of state anytime soon, if ever. Yeah, exactly. Oof is right. Oh, shit. Okay. And then to the merchant. Actually, I don't know if I need to go to the merchant right now, but I'll get to them later. That there. Keep those. Yeah, keep that how that is. That's good. Alright. What the fuck am I doing? Another random skeleton bunch. I'll take it. It's kind of what I'm looking for. Fuck. Alright, after that, let's fix it. Yep. I, at one point, had to just stop all Discord notifications for a short while so that I could just fucking try to do normal shit. And once I got back into the groove of how it used to be, I turned them back on so I can try and stay connected with the people that I was connected with. Oh shit. I kind of need to fuck off out of there for a little bit. Yeah, streams, like streaming and watching streams have probably kept me sane and alive for a while. Oh, to like delete Discord and try to get back to a relatively safe mental state? Yeah. Finally, the game's actually giving me cores out of dungeons. It's been pretty stingy up to this point. But as I said in my earlier stream today, when I found that the merchant is here, I was like, fuck it, I need to stop bitching about this seed. It has very much made up for its shortcomings up to this point. Until I get to, like, new territory and I can start bitching about how the mountain sucks. Yeah, I was kind of thinking of doing that, actually. On my first one that actually had a merchant, I was, like, testing how if you just mined the ground, like what would that do? And I dug a trench like halfway from my house to the nearest mountain, and then I was like, it's gonna take way too long, so I ran up like part of the mountain. Well, not. I ran up to the base of the mountain to try and just start cutting into it. Um, it can sort of work, but it depends on like how steep the mountain is. So I don't know if like later you get things that can do better. When you asked if the ground itself has health, it might, but I haven't gotten far enough to actually be able to tell. Initially, your pickaxe will just immediately break the ground that it hits if you don't hit anything and you're only hitting the ground. And it can only go a certain depth below where it originally spawned in at, technically. So if you have a really steep mountain and you tried to cut a hole into it, it would level off at a relative minimum. So that relative minimum could still technically be too high for you to not run into the you're freezing problem. Yeah. I wouldn't put it past them if they made it so that each new pickaxe that you get can make it go a little bit deeper, like one tile or so extra to drop the relative minimum a little bit lower. But as far as I know, you can't technically just dig a hole straight down. Can you? Okay, I actually never tried. I wanted to, but I was like, I already have the copper pickaxe and it's doing it well for me. The thing that I also don't know is if the copper pickaxe is the minimum pickaxe that you need to mine obsidian in the mountain, or if that's iron. Ow. Don't mind me, I'm currently just peeling the skin off of a paper cut. Alright. That's annoying. Oh. Okay, that's where I was. Good. And this is done. Yep, I think this place is done. Is iron renewable? I know that you can get it from oozes, so it's not necessarily renewable, but it is farmable, theoretically infinitely, if you just sit there and fight oozes over and over and over again. But they don't have a 100% chance to drop it. It's relatively low. But in a pinch, if you happen to be in a swamp and don't have a key to any of the dungeons, like I did the last time, I could try and farm oozes for a little while. Yeah. I thought you meant like renewable, as in like you can respawn it in dungeons somehow. Slurp those down. And cross that one off. Do I care about over there? Not really. What do I want to do? Oh, and I also found swamp nice and early. Oh, that's why it's been frozen this whole time. Fuck. So, do need to drink some more water. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, so you technically could skip ever fighting the Elder. Which is another part of my idea of trying to get through the game, but not doing any of it properly, in a sense. Like, not going through the proper progression points that it intends for you to do. Because trolls can actually destroy copper veins and tin veins for you, and you can get the copper and tin out of it. So you never need the antler pickaxe, so you can just skip fighting Eikthyr entirely. And then, as you were saying about iron, it is a renewable resource, essentially. Ah, fuck. Speaking of trolls... Ow, fuck. Alright, don't get hit again. Like a dumb shit. I forget that you can't fucking do that. Motherfuckers! Why is there so much fucking shit?! Fuck this bullshit! It's like I'm getting fucking siege, but there's no fucking bullshit here. I fucking hate grade wars. Can you fuck off?! How did I get that cut? It's fucking annoying. This here, this here, this can go here, this can go here. And then I just keep the rest, I guess. God damn it, just walk through the fucking door. Oh, yeah, it's just stinging and annoying, that's it. It'll be fine. I've actually been getting a whole bunch of them recently, and I could probably explain them by saying it's a cardboard cut that I just didn't notice. And then break this one down. Well, I've been packing a lot of boxes recently, so it does kind of track a little bit with what I've been doing. Oh, it's not my job. It's me packing to move to Idaho now. Do I have wood? I do, but not enough. This. Oregon to Georgia, huh? Was it like you used to live in the Midwest and then moved out to Oregon and then moved back? Or was it a... Oh, I don't need to know. I'm just wondering, like, if the Oregon move was because you used to be out there and you preferred it out there, so you moved back. I've been in California. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I've lived in California my entire life. I've only ventured out of the states or out of the state like 8 or 9 times technically. For extended, not even extended periods of time. Most of them were short, like week long or multiple weeks. Yeah. I would say that the climate for Oregon's probably just a little bit more enticing than Georgia's is. Oregon. Yeah, that makes sense. I was gonna say, I thought you were making a NorCal. I'm a SoCal person actually. Very much. I it's kind of funny. I know literally nothing about Northern California. I didn't even know San Francisco was considered northern. Like, I had no fucking idea until my brother went out there on his trip to visit his girlfriend. Like I'm yeah, I don't think you would believe how stupid I really am. Oh shit. Yeah, no, I don't know. It's not even that I'm just book smart either. Like I should know like basic geography because of books, but I don't know shit. Wood. That's what I was trying to get. Why was I thinking stone? Here we go. And then what I need to do is start mining more tin. I don't necessarily know how much I'll need. Actually, I can count how much I'll need. So, oh god. This. There we go. So, math. 55, and I have 14, and I have a little bit more coming in. How much total? One of each. Okay, that's actually almost done, so... We have 20. That makes sense, yeah. I did put in 20. So, 55, 75... I need one more copper, technically, in order to make use of it, but I do need copper to make the cooler to upgrade the forge, so I need 10 for that. I need... What do I need? If I need 10 for this, I need fine wood. 20, I think? I don't have any. And then just break all these down, no problem. Two, 3, 4, 5. 37. Alright, so there's that. Then, what do I need? What else can I do particularly? Not that. Use this. What else? You are 2 bronze, which I can use because I have some. I don't even have wood though. I did put it away, so I guess that's my fault. Shit. I can't get in there. Nice. 69 wood on purpose. I mean, okay, so now... Hey, thanks for the follow, Top Queen. Hello, hello. Oh, those are done. I'm doing pretty good. How about you? Alright, so 24, 30 seeds. Give me that. 7. So. Two, three, 4, Fine. Hey! Thanks for the raid! Welcome in, raiders. Let's give you a shout out so I can know what you were doing. Valheim, nice. How do you like the game? I wonder if you're doing it as dumb as I am. Also, I feel like I've seen your name, but I could be wrong. Yeah, I'm doing it blind, without guides, and hardcore, because I'm really dumb. These are too close. Oh, there is an idiot there. Hey, what are you doing, idiot? I don't have wood. Fuck it. Oh, and that's too close as well. Fuck. Alright, that's fine. Okay, that's good. Give me the wood. I only need one. Fuck. Yeah, well, the answer is I don't know if a lot of people could do it. I'm struggling along. This is probably like my 50th world, basically. And the farthest I've gotten is the mountains. I did a brief moment of where I gave up on hardcore, but then I immediately went back to it. Yeah, so a lot of things that I've figured out on my journey for this game. I've been trying to find ways to skip certain progressions, and one of them, the early game progression skip, is getting fine wood early without using copper and using a copper axe. You can just roll a log into a birch tree or an oak tree over and over again until it breaks. And you just keep doing that. Then the second one is you lead a troll to copper or tin, and you let him smash the shit out of it for you and steal that. That way you don't have to kill Eikthyr and use the antler pickaxe. Then you can also go into the swamp and just constantly farm oozes and never have to kill the elder to go into the dungeons. And because that's the farthest I've really ever gotten, that's the only progression skips I know I can do. I don't know what Bone Mass does or gives, and I haven't ever actually found him yet. I don't know what Motor drops or gives either, and I found an altar for Motor but never spawned it because I chose to go back to hardcore rather than keep playing the dead world that I was in that got there. Yeah, that's the Plains boss if I remember correctly. Which I have absolutely no idea what that one's about, so all I know is it's in the Plains. I think I know the name of it because of the names on the spawn rocks. Well, no, the names aren't there initially. Or are they? No, they're not. The names are on the rocks when you find the rocks in the places. Yeah. The first time I got into the swamp, like actually successfully made it into the swamp and having killed the elder, I accidentally stumbled upon the plains and got eaten by a mosquito. And I was like, well, fuck. Alright, so seeds. That's what I should be doing. Plant. Two, three, four, six, one, two,
Smoke weed every day.
three. What's up, Omega? Welcome back. Six, seven, eight. And that's it. Nice. Okay. The big idiot. That's fine. I don't need to know if anyone's leaving or not. Yeah, I stopped because I went to get food, and then I thought I wouldn't be back on because I thought I would have to wake up early tomorrow. And it turns out that school was canceled, so I don't have to wake up early tomorrow. I could just wake up whenever. What am I doing? I guess I'll put that away. Quit poking my house. Speaking of, I need to kind of finish it. No, don't log out. Alright, so we're smelting things, and I'm supposed to be going to get more tin. No, so my mom's a teacher, and she's the one who actually has a car and a license to drive, and my friend lives back where I used to live, which is about a 30-minute drive away from my current house. So I just need to coordinate a ride, and since school was canceled, now a ride does not have to be coordinated for early in the morning before she would end up going to work. So now the day is freed up quite nicely, and it won't feel like I'm being rushed when I come back home to finish packing up the rest of my stuff into the truck so that I can get on the train in the morning and move on to my new abode. With a 44-hour train ride. Take that. How much do I need? I need... that's right, I was trying to do math. So 65 is how much I have. And I need twice as much copper as I do tin. So 65 divided by 2 is 32 and a half. So I would need one more copper, which I probably won't find, but I could maybe find it in the pile there. So 33 tops? Yeah, so I'm at 10, 14, I need 20, and then 9. 29 more specifically. And then 29 is a total of 55, and 33 is 88. 88 times 2 is 176. And I have 140. So I need 36 more. Alright. Well, if I was to drive there, or be driven there, it is a 21-hour drive up. So... 21 hours is the straight shot. Non-scenic route. That is literally like the fastest you can get there. My brother, he made the drive like 4 times. He took the scenic route the first time, and he was doing that as an actual vacation. And that one took, well, to get out there, it was like a 6-day drive, and he hit places along California, Oregon, and a little bit of Washington. Hung out with some friends that he had out in certain places around there. And then his drive back, albeit fucked up, because as he was driving back, his axle literally ripped itself from his car. And that's kind of what forced him to want to move out there. Like, it's not like it forced him. He had plans to move out there because his girlfriend was out there and everything. But, it definitely sped things up to get him out there because of all that bullshit. So there's a lot of things, a lot of fucking bullshit that happens in our lives, and that's why we kind of know each other well enough to be like, yeah, that's kind of normal and super shitty. So good luck. This, and that can stay there. That can probably go in there. But his drive back never happened the first time. His drive up, he had to take it with all of his stuff in a... Yeah, there's some bullshit, and then there's some bullshit. And that's most of his life, is the former, or the latter. Because he's been in multiple car accidents with that car, the exact same car. He's been in an accident that probably should have killed him on a mountain after he dropped me off at work at 12 in the morning. It flipped his car, and absolutely fucking destroyed it. So then he gets the car he's currently in, which got in multiple different accidents, one of which he was out of work for nearly 6 months and had to get physical therapy and a whole bunch of shit done. The second one, I was actually present in the car with him, and both times he was getting jerked around by the insurance company so that they were trying to just shirk responsibility entirely, even though it was never his fault for those accidents at all, and he still got jerked around either way. He had to actually lawyer up for the first one because the insurance company of the person who caused the accident, which was a 3-car accident, and he was the sandwich. He was the one in the middle for it. Twice. Twice. Well, we'll get to this part later. But that guy's insurance company was trying to say it wasn't their fault and they wouldn't take responsibility for it, so he lawyered up for it, and he had to wait not even like 9 months after he'd already been in the accident before he could ever even see any form of compensation for the shit that was dealt. Then the second one was yet another sandwich when I was in it, one in the car with him. We were on our way to go to a concert that he was definitely looking forward to. And some drunk fucker in a massive commercial dump truck was backsliding into us and pushed us into a car behind us. And he got out of that somehow. He didn't get charged with drunk driving. He didn't have insurance, so he never paid, like, the insurance never paid out for anything. My brother's insurance fucked him over on it. Then, what was it, like 5 months later, then he goes out on the trip to see his girlfriend, and then his car axle decides to say fuck off. The insurance company didn't total his car and said, yeah, no, we'll try to get this shit fucking working and functioning. 9.5 months later, and well over 50% of the car's actual cost, which means they should have just fucking totaled it, they're like, oh, it's finally done now. And that's why he ended up moving out there, is not only to get his car, but to actually proceed with plans to actually get out there and try to live with his girlfriend. Or at least, like, yeah. Specifically California for the first two accidents. Also, hey, Marks. So yeah, there is a reason he named his car Chaos. So yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of shit that he's been through this past couple of years. One of which is the reason why I have the opportunity to move in with him. When he moved out there without a car and with no real mode of transportation, he found a place, found a job. Said job was able to actually support him to live there in the semi-expensive area. Well, life is a horrible shit show, so that's why. But not even like 3 months into his new job and his new house, a flood happens and wrecks a good portion of places around there. And what was it? His landlord was like, oh yeah, you may end up having to be evicted due to the damage dealt to the house and everything. Because when the flood happened, it burst a pipe in his house and it flooded the house that he was in. So he did actually end up getting evicted and had to move to a 40-minute drive away to a different town from his job, and ended up being in a two-bedroom apartment. And he was both half jokingly and half not jokingly was like, hey, do you want to move in? And I was like, I don't think I would need to until the bullshit at my work happened and I ended up being out of a job. And he was like, you know what, fuck it, just see if you can get a job out here. And I could get a job out in Idaho, being in California, faster than I can get a job personally walking around looking for one. So here I am, moving Tuesday. But yeah, so like the the bullshit that we've dealt with and been through, it's because of that I'm not really fazed by a lot of bullshit. Like, it's like, yeah, no, I understand. Some things are just like, what the fuck? Like, why? But then again, I'm like, I mean, it happens to us all the time, so yeah, I don't think it's like too out of the ordinary for most people. It's like, if I have to deal with it, most people probably have dealt with it, and that's apparently very not true. Yep. Yeah. This is I as much as I said I'll be sad about my last one when it dies. This one, I think that if it does die, I will not be doing hardcore anymore and will just be trying to do normal game progression and like trying to learn the game, then doing an actual like not quite speed run, but like real attempts at being hardcore, having known a majority of the game at that point. Um, you might be in luck. I could actually make enough flower crowns, like decorate the base with item holders, and just put crowns in them. I'm not opposed to that. They'd be like a wreath. It's a great idea. Yeah, you could do that. You can make item stands and just throw basically anything on them. I don't think there's a single one, I don't think there's a single item that can't go on one yet. That. Alright, I forgot. I need to, stop fiddling about and actually do something. Do I need to make a third one? Yes, I can make a third one. I can actually make 4 and just do all of this super fast. And then grab 40. Yeah, this is currently troll hide armor. I still need to find another troll to make the cape. Alright, let's go get some tin. I need a total of 29, if I remember correctly. Cool. The cape is coming. I ended up using one of the recent trolls that I killed to just upgrade the armor so it had better defense. And then I said that I'll just wait till I can find another 2 to make the cape. Because it's not like I try to use stealth all that much anymore. I just try to fight things now. It's generally better. Yep, still hardcore. How much do I got? 16. shit. Now, the main problem, I probably still need a lot of bronze. So I'm going to have to find another reasonably close copper vein or set up a new smelting outpost out where there are plentiful copper veins. You've never seen the Skeleton Warriors? Wow. I usually fight them fairly often, and I bitch a lot about them. Oh, I'm full on shit. 20. 2, 3. 4. Yeah, so they can show up in meadows when you find burial sites. They show up in black forests where skeleton dungeons are at. And then they constantly spawn in the swamp as well. I wouldn't know about the plains. I can't confirm that myself. I haven't been there. But Marks knows this game probably more than I do. By a lot. Because he actually does stuff in this game. Oh, damn. Get through the door. Come on, man. Why did I put this post in the way? Fucking idiot. No. I could just move the door, but then it wouldn't be centered. However, I could just remove the post, because it's not actually necessary. I just didn't want these to be red. Yeah, you never thought about that architecture design, did you? The good old post and door strat. Ah, fuck it. I'm gonna go to the merchant. Get rid of that shit. Alright. I have finished my water, and I did say that I would be done when I finish my water, but I don't want to be done. I want to continue playing, and it's only almost 11. So I might just finish at 11 instead, and I'll be fine. Diverger. Alright, let's go back. Yep, nobody could get in. That is indeed true. I could actually use it as a trap. Put that in there. I will eventually buy them. The reason why I play games like this is to collect everything in the game for whatever reason, just cause usually. So since there is a merchant, I will buy everything the merchant has That's full. Oh, that's why I have coal. I'm stupid. I need to take that with me. And then take that. And I need a total of 5 more, but that's impossible to get because they come in 3s and 4s. Which is fine. I'll still need to be able to use more later at some point. Oh, this one didn't have any. Alright, and then that, 2, and then go inside. I have found a merchant twice. This is the second time. And I wasn't even looking for him this time. Which is probably why I found him. Same with the first time I found him. I didn't even know they existed. And I found one. And I was like, ooh, nice. And then every other time I was looking for one, it was like 40 hours spent and never finding a single hint of where he was at. I was like, this is fucked. Let me show you. Like, this map was so good, sort of. I think it was actually horrible, and I bitched about it quite frequently. I'm probably not even close to my house, but I do have a teleporter, so it doesn't matter. Yeah. Alright. Spawn to 1. Alright. 2 it is. Alright, so run all the way back home. You got food here? Yes. Ooh, let's go grab some of these onion seeds. So, onions I learned about after this world died its first time. So these technically I shouldn't know about, but that's when I had thought about giving up on doing hardcore. And I learned about, but figured out how to spawn motor illicitly too. Except for I had already found a dragon egg before the world died, so technically I would have probably connected the dots real quickly as soon as I actually find one again anyways. But this one, I'll show you the map as I run. I explored a shitload of the fucking map and found 0 signs of a merchant. And the reason why this pisses me off is because if I had found the merchant, I wouldn't have gone into the mountain when I did, and I wouldn't have fucked up as hard as I did had I actually been able to do something else that would have been considered useful. And that useful thing would have been learning that I could sell all of this I could have bought fucking everything. Everything. Fucking everything. Like, I would have owned everything that man had. In bulk. And I don't even know how many days this shit was alive. It was like 169 or something by the time I had died this last time on this character. True. Which I was trying to get to, but I made it where the swamp was after I got the stonecutter. I do think that it probably would have benefited me a lot if I had just taken some time to make a bigger place in general. Because I feel like every time I spend more time in a house, like trying to get one to function and be big, the world does better. And I did put enough time into the smaller one, and I added to it to make it slightly bigger when I started running out of space. Yeah, my issue with doing that, because I'm playing hardcore, is the more time I spend in making the house, the more likely I am to also just die and lose all of it. And I don't. That's why I wanted to kind of keep it like minimal-ish, minimalist-ish, because I thought it would be more efficient to do so. But it just turns out that when I make a bigger house, I have better luck. It's not even an actual contest. So I am just always going to make a better house. No matter what. Even if I'm dead or not. It just helps. It really does. Oh, I don't know if any of you are ready to see my ugly face, though. I did. I learned it the hard way a few times. One of them... this was actually a big contributing factor to why I didn't want to make big houses all the time, is when I was trying to make a mansion, I ended up dying to a tree crushing me. And I just wasted all that time and effort. Also, I just didn't know that core wood made things better, so I didn't know that I could have actually made it a functional house. The way it stood, it wasn't quite functional. But it was big. At least bigger than what I normally do. I wonder if a half-circle house is a good idea. Well, maybe a crescent, honestly. That sounds doable. Like, maybe start from here. Yeah, I'd have to start from here. What do you think, Mellophone? If I did like a little crescent circle add-on that would encompass this and probably go all the way up to here. Nice. Yeah, oh. Speaking of, I should probably drop my headset audio a little bit because it's peaking the fuck out all the time right now. There we go. Talk normally. Think like an alien. There we go. Yeah, I talk really loud regularly, so it'll peak all the time. But I want it to have like a not quite peaked average, because if I'm not like basically yelling into my mic, it turns out to be fine. So hopefully this works better. Yeah, exactly. See, you already know. Passion is what some people would say it is. Passionate about what I talk about. I don't talk a lot, or I do talk a lot. I don't talk very often, but when I do, I talk a lot. That's how I describe it. And what do we got? 10, and this only has 3. Toss it in there, and then. Alright, one of these days I need to fucking finish this house, honestly. Yeah, that's typically how I am. Like, if you could get me started on a topic, I won't shut the fuck up. But generally, I try to never talk to anyone. Alright, well, I guess... How much core wood do I actually have? Not really enough to finish the house. I am planning on making this a at least 2-story house. But because of how tall I'll have to make the first story, I think it might only cut off at 2 stories. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about doing too. Because I kind of just don't want wood floor, essentially. And I did find out that I can transport iron very easily without having to run it across the world. Regardless, I can just use the boat, because I was corrected on the fact that the Tier 2 boat does have storage. And since I did find a swamp, and in theory, the swamp isn't actually that far away, it's just one coast run all the way back the fuck up. But sailing is a bit faster than just running, so I could warrant like going in, dipping in a little bit after I find the Elder, and then sneak away with a 2x2 full of just iron. That way I can actually make this place be the actual main place that I stick to. Yeah. So the carve, which I can technically... No, I haven't made nails yet. The raft has none. The one after that is the carve. Then the one after that is the Tier 3 boat, I would say. And it has... The Tier 3 boat has a 4x3, I think. It might be 4x... I think it's rectangular. It's a 4x3 inventory, and then the carve has a 2x2 inventory that I never noticed. Like, I was constantly bitching and complaining. I'm like, man, it would be real nice if the boats had inventory. Or, like, I hope that the new boats that I can ever make actually have inventory. And then when I get to the third boat, finally, I was like, oh, hell yeah, this one's got inventory. And then, as soon as I said that, I was told by Shit. Why can't I remember his name right now? The person who got me into this game. I can't remember his name. What's wrong with me? Brain. It'll come to me one day. But he was like, oh yeah, there's inventory. And I was like, you're lying. He's like, I might be. I don't remember. I haven't touched it. And then I literally just was like, fuck it, I'll make one and check. And I made one, and I noticed that it did. And I was like, how am I this fucking blind? Like, what? How did I never walk across that part of the boat and accidentally mouse over it and see that you could use something? Like, how could I literally be that oblivious? And apparently it's not very hard. That's just me. That's how I am. There we go. So this, and then these with that. And make all the bronze. So we get 1 stack of 30. I need to make an at-gear at the very least. That's what will allow me to live through the swamp. Where did it go? Oh, it's further up. Okay. 10 and 2. Tier 2 boat requires 10 resin, I think 10 deer hide, might be 5, and then fine wood, and I think 100 nails or 80. 80 bronze nails. That, so I have a total of 8. I needed to get a little bit more, but I think what I can do is just grab whatever's nearby and then call it for tin. And then find a little bit more copper, hopefully in this vein. That, this, wood, there we go. Oh, it's been a while. I should probably go check bees. Yeah, there we go. Clandestine. There we go. That's his name. I don't know why it took me that long to remember. And I wasn't even actively trying to remember anymore. It just popped into my head. Five. That's actually fine. Put the resin out here. And I think I'll just use what core wood I currently have left and finish up these next 2 levels, I think. Shit. Alright, doing this next level's a bit more difficult, I guess. Gotta actually stare at this. Why does that look wrong? It's because it is wrong. Just slightly wrong. Fuck. Woof woof. I know, I know. I'll go check if the gate's closed soon, Cookie. Woof woof, I know. There we go. I literally can't do the jump that I want. One second, Cookie. I have to finish this portion of the house. Huh. And there we go. I think that is definitely tall enough. There we go. I'll be back. I'll refill my water. I'm gonna go until maybe 11:30, 12. Yep. Yep, that's actually what I usually do. This one was a bit of an exception because I made storage, but then tried to build this around it, and it didn't work out very well. Alright. I am back with a snack. Snack done. As I choked to death on it. What the fuck, man? Alright, so. Let's see. Doesn't work. Okay. That does technically work. Damn it. Alright, that's good. Alright. So this is gonna look ugly as fuck, isn't it? Alright, we'll just break that down. That'll be tentative. I don't know if that will be how it works permanently. We'll see. One day. Today is not that day. Cookie. No. Make a lighthouse. That does sound like a good idea. That would be fun. And I think I would model it after the circular castles that you find in the swamp. Nice. Should upgrade this. The forest is moving. The ground is shaking. Something foul comes. Alright, so let's see if I can make some sort of makeshift set. Nah. It was funny. I did actually look at my map real quick just to see if you were right. Because I wouldn't notice. I really wouldn't. I need wood, which I don't have a lot. I need a lot of wood. Shit. This is kind of good. There's gonna be a lot of fucking space to have to fill. You did indeed. But I still don't know what that is, usually. I don't know why or when people use it. I just see it most of the time. Oh, that makes sense. Well, it will forever mean sarcasm now. for me. What do you want? Oh wow. Alright, well, I guess I'll pick these up afterwards. Yes, they are indeed oak trees. Pine cone. Oh yeah, this looks sick on the outside too. I like it. I thought it would look kind of ugly. Jesus Christ. Oh, no excuses. It's just a burp. There is no excuse. What most people call manners, I call useless. I don't have any. Nah. You would know if I was about to throw up. I spent a fair bit of time a couple weeks ago relearning how to barf. Too much almond milk and cereal. I rarely get like decent burps from sodas anymore. In all honesty. Not really. Not really milk now. It's more like nut water. Yep. Crushed nut water. I guess I'll destroy this rock too. So. You bastard bird. Interesting. Alright, and then... There we go. Yep, yep. I agree with that sentiment. There we go. So that's that. Then this. So that this side's gonna look ugly, or like this level is gonna look ugly. Well, actually, it doesn't look that bad. I guess I was doing it wrong on the other side. Yeah, I think that's right. No. Something is wrong. There we go. Yeah, that's not how it's doing. There we go. So the real question is, do I care about how that looks? Do I care? Do I really care? Keep the outer wall and destroy the floor. I don't know if I understand what you're actually saying. Alright, so this is how it should look. How did I do that? And how did I fuck up these? Why is this one different? Like, just keep the outer wall and destroy the floor. Like, just take out the floor here so that you don't have to deal with weathering, right? That's probably what you mean, actually. Ideally, I'm just going to remove the floor and make it all stone at some point. Ow. Ow. Right. I think I do understand what you mean now. Alright, so how did I fuck that up? Alright. See, that's... Okay, I see. That's how I fucked up. Alright, so that's how it's supposed to be. This. Oh, that ice pack is now not cold. Let's see. Wash. Ooh, hold on. Put away some stuff, grab some more wood. That's all the plan. Oh, he flew away, bastard. I think it's F-E-U-D, right? I really need to go to the restroom all of a sudden. Fuck you. What the fuck, guys? Well, that's not great. Alright, fuck it then. I guess we're gonna deal with this shit. I'll pause it and take a shit and try to get rested bonus first. So I'll be back. Alright. That cereal destroyed me, I guess. Holy shit. Need some water. Although, it didn't destroy me, it was doing its intended job. Alright, this is fucking stupid. How did they even get in?